Today we're going to go over our June perfume tray. A couple of them are just rollovers from last month / my travel tray. So with that said, we're just literally going to get into it. Hi Habibi, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate you, and I just wanted to take a second and say I really do. I sometimes I think I just fly through that, but I really wanted to take a moment and appreciate like the 10 people that do follow me and interact with me. I really sincerely do appreciate you, especially when you guys make me laugh and share your feedback and actually buy the crap that I say. It's not crap, it's actually pretty awesome. That's why I'm wearing it. But the stuff that I say, you know, it's literally, I'm not some perfume person. I'm just a person that just doesn't know what she's doing and doesn't know what she's saying half the time. I just go with my instinct and have fun. So I just wanted to say thank you. So let's just get into it, okay? So a rollover from this was from my travel tray, I think. It's the Miller Harris Lost in the City. I'm gonna say straight off the bat, do not get fooled by that pink bottle. Men, get this on your skin if you like citrusy, sharp scents. This has angelica, it has a tart rhubarb, it has a bitter green tea note. I mean, Earl Grey, excuse me. The darker tea, Earl Grey, not green tea. I mean, well, technically dry green tea is dark, whatever. Earl Grey tea, it's a different smell, different aroma. I wore and been wearing the heck out of this. If you cannot see, really been enjoying this, giving it the love that it deserves. It is unisex, but leaning a little bit masculine, just a little bit, just a little bit. But I don't think so. I mean, if I had to put my mind in the mindset of most people, I would say maybe a little bit. But don't be scared of the pink label. Don't be scared of the fact that it's Miller Harris, because every other woman talks about it. Men, get this on your skin. Women, if you like crisp, clean scents, the angelica note in here is beautiful. It's beautiful citrusy. When I wore this, the owner of the restaurant came in, took my order, served me all the things. I would like to think it was because of the perfume. It wasn't because of the perfume. But, you know, I would like to say it was, you know, the aura of the perfume. So, Miller Harris, Lost in the City, a rollover from my travel tray. Rollover from last month as well. Love this one. This is Bergamot from Rag & Bone. Rag & Bone is a clothing store. I've talked about this 100 million times already. Again, a sophisticated citrusy bergamot, black pepper, ambroxan, cashmere, petitgrain perfume. Easy for office wear, easy for a professional setting. If you need to go to your attorney's office, I recommend that. It is a compliment getter. The ambroxan, it's not a beast, but you will get noticed with that. I hope that makes sense. So like a decent amount, like if you're walking past somebody or they're kind of like in your personal space, like 5 to 6 feet, you will get smelled. So spray on your clothes. It is a citrus. I feel like that's common sense. But if you don't want to spend $150 on a 50 ml, or you're not able to go in the store and try it out, Scentbird does have this on their website. So I would highly recommend getting a vial of that. Okay, now the next one. Okay, so I guess the beauty of all of this, like traveling and all this stuff and the trays and all this stuff, silly stuff, you know, silly in the sense like I didn't think I could actually do it, but it's actually proving to be helpful, because you don't even realize sometimes, because if you're a fragrance collector, you know that sometimes you forget, as horrible as it sounds, the gems you have in your own collection. So this is helpful, because then it forces you to shop your own collection. Well, if you mindfully do it. And I forgot about this. Oh my God. I forgot I had this, and I pulled this out today. And I cannot tell you how much I needed this lift up in my mood today. It's called ILE POURPRE by OM. It looks like an alien symbol. It doesn't actually say the name on it. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I'll Google it later, but I don't know if OM is the name. But I guess maybe, yeah, it's decaled into the bottle. Like, it looks like an alien symbol. It's actually pretty wicked. I like that. It's awesome. It's wicked awesome. Look at that. Anyway, to the scent. To the freaking scent. I haven't heard anybody talk about this. And I think maybe that's why I forgot it. Because sometimes when you hear people talk about things, you pull it out of your collection. Holy son of a gun. I mean, what the you forget of what you have in your own collection. Man, don't be scared by the burgundy bottle. This is easily unisex. I have it on my skin. I smell freaking fantastic. Holy fragrance. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Okay, slow it down. Focus. Okay, so it has this beautiful, sweet, almost fruity opening. There's a whipped cream, I think. I'm going off my memory and going off my nose. Mostly going off my nose because, yeah, my memory ain't too great. So, close my eyes and just focus. There's herbaceousness in here. It's sweet, and God, it's almost as if there's like this smooth texture rubbing the cortex in my mind, like literally my frontal lobe. Like feels like there's some kind of like velvety material on it. It's green, it's herbaceous, it's spicy. I have a dry down on my skin. Yeah, there has to be some kind of like, there was fenugreek, I remember early in the morning. Yes, there was fenugreek also. It was green, and there felt like some kind of cream almost. Like I'm telling you, I feel like this velvety thing on literally my frontal cortex. Literally just, wow. It's sweet, and as it starts to dry down, still in the opening to mid, it retains this kind of juiciness almost. And I feel like, yeah, there's some kind of juicy fruit in there. So you have some kind of spiciness in there. I'm pretty sure it's fenugreek. Yeah, no, it smells. If you cook and you've smelled fenugreek, it is a smell that you will not forget. You will not forget it. Once you smell it, you can't unsmell it. And I know that sounds weird, but you know how, like je ne sais quoi, that it factor that you can't quite explain. Like why would fenugreek work? This is actually a little bit genius. Holy snap. To me, this is a little bit of a fantastical scent. It's mysterious. This is actually mysterious. If you want a simple scent for the day, this isn't it. This is mysterious. Maybe even a signature scent. Maybe if that's your vibe, your dark, mysterious kind of thing. Got a thing going on. I think the fenugreek actually makes it edgy. So there's a lot of juicy freaking fruit in here. And green, herbaceous. There's that smoothness on it. Oh man. You don't understand how much I needed this today. ILE POURPRE by this really cool alien OM. I'm going to see if I can maybe link it down below and find it for you. So you guys can try it out. And then I'm telling you, 100%, don't be scared by me saying juicy fruit. Oh my God, get this on your flipping skin. If your taste is anything even remotely like mine, try this out. ILE POURPRE by this alien symbol OM. All right, quickly moving along. Let's see. Let's just do these first. Okay, so this one I'll be wearing. It wasn't on my tray last month, but I reached for it still, regardless. This is Mancera Oud Blue Notes. To me, this is unisex, but definitely leaning masculine. What does this smell like? This is so sporty. This definitely, it is for sure. There's oud in here, but it's a clean, woody oud. Obviously synthetic, but it's still fun. There has to be some kind of iris powdery note in here that kind of gives it this kind of sexiness to it, but it's fruity on the opening. And all I think of when I when I smell this is basically just sport, and irresponsible driving. I don't know why that's coming to my mind. I don't know if I'm gonna sound crazy to some of you. You know how like when you're driving down the highway with like 10 of your friends and you're all kind of lined up straight in a car, in a straight line with all your cars, and you just kind of like cruising down at a certain speed, but you call all kind of uniform, and then your one crazy friend in the back kind of just cuts in front and looks at you, rolls on the window, and start talking smack. And next thing you know, everybody's broken off and cutting through traffic and speeding. And I'm talking hypothetical because I would not endorse such illegal behavior and irresponsibility, as such. as such. But that is exactly what this smells like. I swear to God, that's exactly what I smelled. I was like, vroom vroom, speeding down a highway. I'm sorry. This is just what the vibes it gives me. Oud Blue Notes, so fun. I'm sorry. Not that I endorse such irresponsibility. Don't be ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. Next one. For my trade this month is, can you see? Can you see? Oh, there you go. This is Mancera Femininity, and another one. Men, don't be scared by that name. Don't. If you don't mind a sweet fragrance, I would say, but not like a girly sweet, because I don't know how I just updated my profile on YouTube. The description. I don't know how I didn't put leather in there. One of my favorite notes as well is leather. So I call what my holy trio: rose, oud, saffron. Then I have ambergris is one of my favorite notes. Heliotrope is one of my favorite notes, and leather. Then there's something in this fragrance. It's just not right. PIERRE MONTALE, come here. I need to talk to you for a second. There's something that you do to your fragrances, because the other two that I want to talk about, well, technically it's one left from your brand. You're doing something. Have you ever watched Queen of the South? I'm going to watch myself very carefully here, because the demonetization is going to be very, very careful about how I'm talking here. But if you know Queen of the South, and I'm not talking about season 1, a few seasons in, you know how she, this is what that is. Oh my God, this is cut with something, and we are mules, because what in the, there's something not right with these fragrances. Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God, I don't, even if I didn't have a huge scent in it, it shouldn't, I know it should not be reflective of how much much you love a fragrance. There's caramel, it opens with the leather. I think maybe that's why it might scare off a lot of people, like a lot of women, but I think that's what makes it so appropriate for men as well. But it gives it that animalicness that I just can't get enough of. And there's heliotrope in here, there's musk in here, there's caramel, there's iris. And I know iris sounds horrible, but I don't think people quite understand how alluring iris actually is. That is why it is in a lot of fragrances, because it is alluring. Oh my God, that's just and there is a coffee note there, but I don't quite get it. And I've said this before in my perfumes for smokers. Again, not that something I would endorse, but there's this almost dry tobacco note in here, and I know there's no tobacco note listed in there, but I think it might be a combination of maybe coffee and the leather that's kind of giving me that dry, sweet tobacco-ness. But anyway, I'm gonna be pulling this out more. I adore. I think I'm gonna actually go on a limb here and put my foot in my mouth and say maybe this might be a top 10 forever for me. Feminity by Mizensir, another one that's PIERRE MONTALE. I got my eye on you, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm no mule. Let me tell you something. Okay, juicy flowers. I just pulled up the bottle for dramatic effect, but I've actually been wearing my travel spray a lot. So this was actually not on my tray. This one I'm telling you, tray is just a suggestion. It's just a suggestion. Wear whatever the heck you want. Don't be too caught up. So I pulled for this, been wearing the heck out of this. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me just, I need you to listen to me here, okay, ladies? This is a problem. This is going to, my Jordan exclusive, I've talked about in several videos before. That perfume is a problem, okay? It's a problem. Causes problems. You will get followed. You will cause problems. Just by breathing and blinking my eyes, cause problems. But this amplifies it to a level that's just. Sometimes I think maybe I shouldn't wear it, but I love it so much that I cannot not wear it. It is like you took Jordan exclusive. I love Jordan exclusive. Holy fragrance. I love that. I love that so much. But now you took one of my favorite fragrances and you added in rose, and that is a very, Jordan exclusive is very fruity. But somehow, as if you took Jordan exclusive, added roses. Don't be scared by that. Just stop rolling your eyes. Just sit down and listen for a second. Quit the attitude. There's roses in here, but not just like fruit, but it's like a juicy fruit, and I don't know how the heck they do that. This, oh my god, son of a. All I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but it's a Prada. It's a Prada. Wear with caution. Jordan exclusive and juicy bananas. You've been warned, okay? It's a Prada. Okay, so now the samples. Oh wait, I'm not done with the full bottles. My bad. I'm so bad at this. One I wanted to get through. I know it's spring and whatever, but I love this one so much. And I want to show it some more love. It's Kayali's Sugared Patchouli. It was the limited edition. I don't know if they still sell it, but I wanted to show it more love. Again, I'm not going to pay attention. I'm just going to go with my nose here. I mean, obviously it's vanilla. I mean, like, duh, you know. There's such a smooth patchouli in here. There's like this creme brulee note, and I love the mist on it. And I actually want, look at my mist. Whew. Oh my god, if you love vanilla patchouli, you love creme brulee, there's Aoud note in here. There's also leather, which makes it so freaking sexy. I think that's what polarizes a lot of people to this, in my opinion. I think it's because of that leather note, but because of that, I love it. It's not as heavy of a leather note that I personally would like, but I love it nevertheless. Oh my goodness. Yeah, brown sugar, definitely for sure. The Aoud I get more in the dry down. Again, it's a very simple Aoud. It's very little bit. I think her and her team made such an effort to make this appealing to people, not offensive. You know what I mean? They did a wonderful job. Wonderful job. So I'm going to be pulling that out more and enjoying it. And actually, I'm going to retract what I said before. I had a sample or a travel spray, and I was playing around with it. I enjoyed it so much, but I said that it didn't last. See, this is why I struggle with this whole sample concept. I get it, but it's hard to truly grasp sometimes the concept of something. Travel size, yes, but sample, I don't know, it hit or miss. But also in the travel spray of this, they spray differently. In the travel spray size of this, they don't have that strong, beautiful mister as is in the larger bottles. So maybe that could have been it. It just had a small surface area, and this gets a bigger surface area, so I can truly appreciate the longevity. Like, I was smelling this the next day on my clothes. I mean, I didn't fall asleep in my clothes. I meant like when you put your shirt on the next day, like, hello. That's what I'll be wearing. And another one here that I want to be showing love to, that's kind of slipped into the shadows of my collection. It is Bambu Radiant Edition by Adolfo Dominguez. Holy goodness. Holy son of a goodness. This one. Heliotrope, praline, musk, bamboo. This is such a weird, unique scent, but somehow it works. Oh my goodness. It's shampoo-y, but not shampoo in the sense that, like, well, here, I think it's easier for you to see, like, oh god, I'm so bad at this. I need to keep my day career. Anyway, okay, so first thing, this smells like shampoo, but not in a shampoo bottle kind of way, or the shampoo liquid. No. You know how when you freshly wash hair and you let it air dry, not blow dry, air dry your hair, and when somebody moves their hair, and then you catch the whiff of the shampoo that's residual in the hair, that's the kind of shampoo, you know. It's not the actual liquid shampoo or what other shampoo? Like the actual, like, sudsy shampoo, but rather the residual in your hair after it is dried, not the wet hair. That is very specific, and as it starts to dry down, the shampooiness starts to slow down. And I'm assuming it's coming probably from the bamboo. That heliotrope, that almondy, to my brain, it comes off as like a grain almost, powdery grain, but in the most beautiful way. I don't want to say powdery because, like, oh my god, powdery. No, not powdery, but it's like a powdery, grainy, like, texture in my brain, and it's oh god, it gives it a texture to the air, if that makes any sense. It actually gives a texture to the air, and it's praline, so you have this sweetness, but it's not so cloyingly sweet, but it is very sweet, very youthful, very fun, very open, very airy. And that heliotrope, oh man, oh my god, this is going to be great for out the shower, for morning wear. And it's just, this is what I'm saying, you just gotta pay attention to what you got. Adolfo Dominguez. Yeah, Adolfo Dominguez. But this is specific. This is the Bamboo Radiant Edition Mujer. Okay, the Mujer one, obviously. I'll put the names down below. If I can find them, I will link them just to make your life easier. Okay, so I got a few samples that I want to go through here. Oh, wait, let me talk this one. That's not a sample. This is a travel size. Okay, these two are travel size. Those are samples. Okay, so the first travel size I want to go through more and have been enjoying, again, is from Mizensir, from Mr. Morias. It's called Luxury. I have to say, this one I didn't love right off the bat, but I think I also having olfactory fatigue that day. I mean, I was literally going all around the city smelling things, Diptyque, scentbird, Lilaba. I mean, I was all over the freaking place. So I think at that point I might have been a little olfactory fatigue. But sometimes I think scents just take a time to grow on you, and I think this is one of those. Anyway, beautiful scent. I wore it, I think yesterday. Loved it. I was catching wafts of myself. It's an neroli, ambery, fresh powdery scent, orange blossomy. Again, Mr. Morias, I grew up in Spain. I can definitely see that essence captured in here. There is slight, for a quick second, it kind of reminds me of a Chanel, but like in the best way. Like it was updated and elevated, and I love how he takes simple fragrances and just makes it elegant. And the word luxury is so accurate. I was just loving the way it smelled yesterday, and you have to love orange blossom neroli. I think there's amber in here. Just so freaking well executed and beautiful projector. Not a beast, but a beautiful projector, and lasts a very long time. Now the samples I want to go through. Here we go. So put this one to the side. Okay, here. I don't know if you can see, but these are some samples that I want to be testing out. This one is Hibiscus Mahajad. I pooped all over this saying, oh no, I don't like it. So it's actually growing on me. So we'll be continuing to test it out. Hibiscus Mahajad by Mason Crivelli. Oh, these are from scentsplit.com. So that one, Mason Crivelli, worked me through that. Santal Volcanique by Mason Crivelli, Scentsplit. And the last one is Indian Dream by Mancera. I don't really hear anybody talking about this, and I think I can understand why. But when I did a quick test, again, it was just a quick test. This caught my attention because of the heliotrope note in here. Again, it's one of my favorite notes. And there's a heavy tuberose note. It smells nothing like, to me, what do we think India would smell like? So I think the name might be a little misleading, but anyway, it smells almost plasticky for the first minute. But the thing with Mancera, not all Manceras, but some Manceras, you need to let it play down on your skin. Just let that opening blast go away. With that said, then I started to feel that almondy heliotrope come out with, I think it was either, I don't want to spray it right now because I'm already overwhelmed with like a million other sprays. But I think it's jasmine or tuberose. It's almost, no, it has to be jasmine. It has to be jasmine. But the plasticky note goes away. And again, it's not magnificent, but I don't know. Again, whatever. That's why it's a sample. You know, it's a decant. See how I feel about it. So, scentsplit.com, and from Argos, the sample that came with my last package, Adonis Awakens. I can't really tell you too much about this fragrance. I have not sprayed it, but apparently it is a rose fragrance. So we're working through this sample. All right, thank you so much for being here, my friends. I really appreciate you. Let me know if there's anything you'll be wearing for the spring. And just a gentle reminder, the sweetest fragrance we will ever wear are not these perfumes, but our behavior. Another gentle reminder, please find somebody to thank today, even if there's something small. More importantly, take a moment to thank God, because if you're here watching this video, that means we made it into yet another day. And even with our trials and tribulations, God is great. Thank you, friend. Bye.